Well, good Friday afternoon, Curtis. This is Lauren Sanders with the Beach Life Group at Compass. And
And I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm Curtis Walsh with the Beach Life Group, also at Compass. And here we go with another uh, virtual Hot Sheet Friday.
updated format here. So anyway, hope everybody's good on your at your end of the block there, Curtis.
Yes, we're doing well.
Good.
As I know you are also. So we're just following the rules and making sure we wash our hands.
Yeah, do all those things.
Yeah.
So let's start off. I know you picked one a new listing. Let's just go through our normal format.
Sure. So I went with a theme this week. I've got my new, my pending, and my sold are all right in the $800,000 range. They're
Good.
all detached homes, but I just wanted to kind of show you what that price will get you in different areas. So this first one is brand new today. It's 6898 Via Borregas. It's over in La Costa, kind of near Rancho Santa Fe and Melrose, not too far from there.
Right.
It's a 4-bed, 3-bath, just over 2,300 square feet, and it's listed at $799.
Pretty low HOA over there too. I think it's like in the 120s.
Yeah,
So that's not too bad.
and these homes were built in 2001.
Great.
So
and that just went on today, right?
today, yeah,
Okay.
That's a brand new one.
Okay, the one I picked is a twin home over in La Costa off Levante, called Burgos Court, Burgos Court. I think it's Burgos. It's a city in Spain is what I'm going with. I think that's actually what it is. But this one's a 3-bed, 1,886 square foot twin home. Half of a twin duplex, and built in 1985, 774,900. Great schools over there. Nice, it's a nice cul-de-sac off of. I guess I should flip to that one too while I'm talking about it. Really nice cul-de-sac off of Levante. So let's see. Whoops, wrong direction. And you can see too, nice light and bright setup, wood floors. Anyway, nice property, 774 for almost 1,900 square feet. That's pretty good price range right now. So expect that one probably will sell pretty quickly. What do you got next, Curtis, for pending?
Well, this one we featured last week as a new listing, and I predicted that it would probably be pending by this week, and I was correct.
Spot on.
Village Wood Road over in Village Park in Encinitas. It's a single story built in 1977. It was on the market for 5 days, listed at $860. Who knows what it's going to sell for?
Yeah.
It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, just about 1,400 square feet.
So that went pending on the 24th. So
yeah.
During this week. So anyway, cool, nice single story over in that section of in the Village Park area. The one that I picked went on about 9 days ago, Hawk View, which one of the areas you've talked about a lot. There's kind of an overhead. It's up by Encinitas Ranch. Really, this one's just they're built in the, I think, 87, 88. Up there used to be kind of landlocked back off of Saxony. You couldn't get through, but when they were built, but now, you go through the golf course and over to El Camino Real there. This one on Hawk View's 3-bedroom plus a extra room and 2,286 square feet. And it went into escrow on the 23rd. So $1.195 million for that one. Pretty nicely up, they're older tract houses, but they've kind of tuned this one up some.
Yeah, looks nice.
Nice property. I think too, this one's not on the view side, but I think they're on where there's some space between them and the neighborhood behind, or the neighbor behind them, which is kind of nice.
Right. No, I like that area a lot.
Yep. So let's see what we got next.
Well, for sold, I picked another, like I said, This one was listed at 799,990, and it sold for 800,000. So it's over on Levante in La Costa, Carlsbad.
Right.
It is a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,900 square feet, built in '78, and like I said, it was on the market. It wasn't on that long, and it's got some original touches to it. I think that's part of the price.
Yeah.
It was a cash buyer, and but great potential. And like I said, I just wanted to kind of show what 800,000 will buy you.
Yeah, and the exterior is nice. They'll probably turn that into like a cool farmhouse style or something. I would imagine somebody that
Wouldn't
buys it will
surprise
upgrade it.
me if we see this back on the market in 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
The one I chose is one we actually talked about probably 3 weeks ago. Little tract over called San Pacifico, close to Ponto Beach area, off of Avenida Encinas. It's over on Portage. It's 2-bedroom plus a loft type space, 1,691 square feet. Those were built right around 2000, 2001. And location-wise, great location, but they're pretty much a pretty typical little tract house. They've got some nice, I guess one of the great features are you can walk to the beach. The other great feature is they've got pool and spa, tennis courts, and those kind of things within their neighborhood. Fees and I think their fees totally reasonable over there too. It's about $254 total for the whole for the HOAs over there, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's a cool neighborhood. We helped somebody buy a place in there approximately a year and a half ago or so.
Yeah, and that good spot, huh? Yeah, that one was listed $859 to $899, went for $905. Was on the market for less than a week, so it just closed. Recently this past 7 days. So anyway, things are closing. One of the questions, we're even though we're at home working, we're reaching out, talking to experts. I talked to a lending expert today and saw a webinar yesterday about what some of the things that they've been dealing with. And so, a lot of people are asking us about refi and mortgage rates. Really, we saw the low in rates at this point was about the beginning of March into February. And since the past couple, week, 10 days, kind of what's been going on is mortgage rates jumped around, and now they're kind of settling down a little bit, but they're higher than they were back then. So it looks like 3.5% for 30-year fixed. That's not jumbo, which is 701. I think the jumbo rate around here is a little over 701,000. The other thing to note is there's loans, what they call non-QM loans, which are basically many times self-employed type people get them. They don't fit into the Fannie Mae guidelines. They're people that have good credit and all of that, but they just don't fit into those guidelines. Some of those have been, I've heard all of those are kind of at a halt right now. So as we move through this, I'm sure the mortgage market will settle down, but they've shut off some places where people were getting loans, hopefully temporarily. And so that's one of the things happening too.
Yeah. I think another misconception is I've talked to 2 or 3 people in the past while who, when they see the Fed rate down at basically zero, they just assume that mortgage rates are going to follow. And that's not always the case. Mortgage rates aren't based off of that rate. So
no, they're not based on that. They typically have been based on the 10-year bond, but they haven't even during this time. There's been some challenges because here's a couple of the things to think about that we don't think about as just consumers. Is there's somebody that's buying that underlying loan, and then there's somebody that's servicing that underlying loan, and that particular part of the market, which helps it function, is not right now. That's why they were getting crazy quotes. Where in the morning your 3.25% interest rate would be at $4,500, and then in the afternoon it's $12,000 to get the same loan. The servicing part of it they have challenges, especially if they believe there's a bunch of people get loans now and a month later refi, because there's an initial cost to do all this stuff. And the other thing with servicing folks that are servicing loans, and this is really kind of detailed stuff, but if there's forbearance for 3 to 6 months for somebody, then they can't pay the investors. They're the ones servicing the loan, collecting the money to pay the investor, who's the underlying investor on different loans. So there's, there's going to be some challenges to get through for all of us, but that's kind of what's going on when like folks ask you, why aren't rates lower? Well, there's some disruption in that, in that field right now. So all the more important to work with people that have been through these times, like 9/11 and 2008, some of those timeframes where there was some disruption. Very important, if you can, to work with people that have been through those and seen those times, so they can, they probably have a little better solid base for advice on getting loans right now. So, anyway, that's the Hot Sheet Friday, and we're hoping everybody has a great weekend. Do whatever you got to do to stay safe. If it's running back and forth in your backyard, stay safe and healthy, but also we're at our family, we're keeping our workout routine, which is even more important, and trying to do things a little different system, but do what we can to keep positive and be a resource to our family and friends and clients out there.
Yep, very important.
What's your number if somebody wanted to reach you?
Sure. 760-814-0942 is my cell.
Yep.
Send me a text or give me a call if you need anything.
And beatslifegroup.com is the website. You can reach me, Lauren Sanders, at 760-583-7100, and text or call. We're happy to answer any questions. We know there's a lot of questions out there, so here to help.
Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
Stay safe, and we'll see you next week.